This is the French Armed Forces 24-hour sea ration for hot climates, menu C3, July 1984 date of production. This thing weighs 1 pound, 13.8 ounces, or 840 grams. It says here, rough translation, do not throw this bag away, it'll help you protect the ration from the elements. So, anything that you haven't entirely used during a meal. Wow, look at that thing. It's in great shape. I mean, here, let's give it a whiff. Like a slight chlorine and cardboard smell. It's just, yeah, some kind of milk powder. 19 grams. That's probably no good. Look at that. A menu sheet. It's a 24-hour ration. Pretty lightweight, really. I guess out in a hot climate, you're not really going to want to eat too much food. It's not too easy. You'll need to carry more water and whatnot. Oh, this thing is a little bit leaked. Yeah, that makes sense, really. Hard candies, liquefied. Might just keep them in the pack, really. No point in opening it. It's a nice thick plastic, too. It didn't break down. Paper towels or latrine paper. Very much like British ration from the era, or older. Latrine paper, they called it. Soluble. Something mint. Is that like a mint tea? Instant mint tea, perhaps? Desiccant packet. Really an awesome addition for this. A desiccant packet to absorb any kind of moisture. Look at this. Soup. That's why all this stuff is preserved. Oh, wow. Look at water purification tablets. Probably treats a liter of water each. Check that out. Gotta have it for a hot climate. 1 or 2 for a liter, depending on how dirty it is. Royco Minute Soup. And then, look at that, a huge pack of coffee for 1/4 of a liter. 4 grams of instant coffee. That's really nice. Then what's this? Oh geez, it's some kind of capsule. What's that for? I have no idea. It's just an instant anise flavored drink mix, actually. Potentially help with constipation, indigestion, reduction in swelling, and might even keep the bugs off you. Hypothetically. Look at this, a fruit bar. Look at this, here's another one. It's a little bloated. You know that won't be any good. A can opener. And that one's pretty cool. Look at that flat stamp sheet metal. What's this? I can hardly believe the condition of this ration. I mean, this looks like it could practically still be fine. I don't know though. What's that? Maybe not. Corrosion. That is beef with salt. That's like corned beef right there. 50 grams of chocolate. Very dense. Looks like it's in great shape too. What's this? Some kind of nougat bar. Might have little pieces of fruit or nuts in it. Matches. Wow. It's just so cool. Look at this, a can of fish. Sardines. They might be okay still. Dine Express soluble bouillon. Feels like it's just starting to possibly harden up. Might still be usable anyway. Yet, like 7 sugar cubes and another pack of coffee. Wow, 8 grams of instant coffee is generous. The C3, menu 3. Let's first start off with breakfast. Okay, and for breakfast, they're calling for a light meal. Let's get this out on your tray. Nice. Okay, so let's first start off by checking out some coffee. Last for breakfast is the milk, because it's gonna absolutely be stale. Here, one sec. It's a spray dried. Giving you double the coffee back in the day, and a nice spray dried. Oh yeah, looking pretty good. It actually smells like coffee with a slight spray dried chemi undertone. Okay, yeah, let's try it out on its own. Might add sugar. That is one of the best instant coffees I've ever had. I mean, just right off the bat, it is absolutely fresh and flavorful. It tastes like a bold, dark roast. So now it needs a sugar cube. A nice, dense cube. I don't know, I think sugar cubes are kind of exciting. Wow, there are 2 of them in there. It is time for the chocolate. Let's see how easy it is to open this without having to tear it with a knife. Because that's a nice wrapper. Not bad. It looks fresh. For 40 years old, look at how light the bloom is. It has a slight musty scent to it. That's fine. That is like a tropical chocolate, a dark tropical chocolate. Unbelievable. 40-year-old chocolate in this condition. I mean, the surface bloom might not even be that. Is it like preservative? What is that? Doesn't get much better than that. For its age, it's preserved. It's almost incredible, really. Fruit bar. This thing's breaking down slightly, but this ration was well stored and built to last with that desiccant packet that was added. Apricot. Granular sugar. But, that's like aged fruit. I don't even think it's treated with any sulfites or sulfur dioxide or anything. A pronounced granular texture on the outside with a soft chew on the inside. A light, wispy sweetness of apricot with very minimal of any kind of like acidic flavor. It's very smooth, very mild. That would be great in a hot climate when your energy's low and you got no time to prepare anything. Give you instant energy, provide 55 to 60% of its weight in water as an end product of metabolism. It even hydrates you lightly, really being a non-thirst provoking and very much effective food item for a ration. Now for this chocolate, dark chocolate. Let's hear it snap. That is just amazing. Wait. It's like sour. What was that? Well, there's like a... And then that goes away. The outer layer is sour. There's like... Oh man, I wish I knew what that was. It's gotta be like ascorbic acid or something. Because it's like citrus sour on the outside. It acts as a preservative. And that is one of the weirdest food preservative phenomena I've come across yet. It is some kind of citrus antioxidant powder coating. I was wondering about that. Perhaps it even has BHA or BHT preservative. Here, we're going in. That's fine. That is tart chocolate. Like, why did they do that? It might be. It might be vitamin enriched. Like a slight acidic citrus chlorine flavor with dark chocolate. Which is normal for this chocolate. I got a good feeling about this coffee. That's all you need. That and a fruit bar for breakfast to get you going because the chocolate's kind of weird. I think they put a multivitamin in it or something. It tastes like it has some kind of vitamin enrichment of vitamin C, which also acts as a preservative and antioxidant. But chocolate's still fine. It's just, it was even seen as unnecessary and ineffective to have vitamin C enriched in any kind of tropical chocolate, even as far back as World War II. So I'm not sure what France was trying for here. Quite optimistic. As for the apricot bar, soft inner chew, really granular outer sugar crunch. It's not bad. That is in the top 10 best military ration coffees I've ever had. It is delectable. And then this thing, you could probably leave this out on a shelf just sitting as is and it would never change. I can barely believe this, but I'm not trying it anyway. I mean, it's just, there's just a slight staleness, like a mustiness. It's ever so slight. Paper mustiness that I've smelled before. So we'll just be safe with it. Look at it, and that's all. Give you a cup of milk. That is really nice. And you know what? Jeez, I wish I could drink it. Gosh, it just, here. Oh yeah, it's no good. Okay, I can smell that now. You add some warm water to it. Ooh, actually no, that's, ha. Yeah, by this point I know that smell and exactly what would happen if you drank it. Well, that sure was an exciting breakfast. In about 35 to 45 minutes, I'm gonna take it over to lunch. Okay, and we're back. Not bad. Alright, let's get this out onto a tray. Nice. Okay. Let's first start off by... Actually, let's check this out. Soluble mint tea. I'm guessing that's what this is. What is that? It's like a mint tea, and it's dark. Look. Check that out. Look at that. It's like a black tea that has mint, which would be nice and refreshing out in the fields. Let's see here. Test out the goods. Very bitter, doing it like that. Peppermint for sure. Very much a strong peppermint oil flavor. And this right here is fascinating. An excellent, well-preserved ration item. Getting to try it out. We're gonna find out what this tastes like. It seems like you could get a strong beverage off this. Gosh, my tongue still has a mint flavor. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is this. That's way too strong. That's unbelievably strong. We're gonna add it back in with this water here and have it in a mess cup. Strong beverage indeed. Probably for a liter. That's the kind of thing you'll need to add sugar to, or you're gonna be maybe a bit too refreshed. For its strength, it is pronounced that 4 sugar cubes total. I'm gonna save the bouillon for dinner. It's for a liter of water for sure. And this is like a 24-ounce canteen cup. It's probably double strength. Even still, it is too strong. It would be for a large canteen or to split between 2 guys for a full canteen cup. And I'd save that for the end of the night, really. Maybe a bit too much. Mint. It's hardened up. Is it preserved? Probably not. Let's see here. You know, an almond that's that dark. I can tell you right now, that's a rancid almond. That smells like very light scent of like pine wood and library book paper. Hey, look, it can still. Oh, wow. Look at that. It's not that bad, I guess. Here. Let's just take a little. There's like that rice paper coating. You don't have to peel this off or anything. That's normal. You know? If you were desperate and it was the apocalypse and it was like the last thing you had to eat, this might bring out some flavor. A strong menthol tea. Modern French rations have a mint tea, menthol, but it's a green tea and not black tea. This is stronger and more of it. All right, let's see here. What is that? We're going in. No hiss. The cheese has a good color to it. I think it looks pretty good, you know. Oh. Doesn't smell that great. It smells like it's well aged. Jeez. Let's see here. It's a friendly little mold. Yeah, it is past the point of no return. Here. That is definitely like skillet worthy. Oh, here, let's get it out of the can. Look at the fat content, congealed, completely rancid. Here, it's like a sauce. Look at that. Nice corned beef. Quality bully beef with fat. A good amount of lard. Nice can. Look at that fat. It is disgusting, congealed, rancid, foul fat and meat that you just would never want to eat. The cheese is sharp, and we're gonna get the rest of this out of here and then come back with dinner. Okay, and now we're back with dinner. Not bad. All right, let's get this out on your tray. Nice. Okay, let's first start off by checking out some coffee. Okay. I want to give this a look. Anise capsule. Maybe you're supposed to open it up and then get it into it. We'll see if it's dissolvable. I'm curious if it is. It looks to be. Yeah, it is. Let's try it out. It might have sweetener. It just tastes like licorice. Star anise licorice. Soothing. Lightly sweet. Seems like perhaps there's a saccharin sweetener in there. If it is ever so subtle. And very nice for hot climates. seems like it'd be good for 24 ounces even. It's pretty strong. It seems to be the way to do it right there. Anise tea is a first in a ration. It tastes like sweet, strong licorice tea. Soothing and unusual. An adventurous beverage, to say the least. And as for these, let's just get that off the tray. We don't need those. No big deal. Let's save them. Yeah, you could use this as reflective signaling purposes. October 24th, 1983. We're going to open that up in just a minute. Looks like it's just fine. Paper laminate packaging seems to have held up for most of it, but this just started to harden up not long ago is my guess. It's actually kind of rank looking. Oh, slightly off. And, you know, I'm just going to keep it in there. A little fat separation, salt, amplified beef smell. I'm just going to do this. Check this out. There you go. We'll just pretend it never happened. And I'll just save it. It's no big deal. It's just rank and rancid. Here, Royco minute soup. You know this'll be just fine. Musty, creamy potato celery soup. Nobody was eating this. I mean, maybe if you had ample water, which, you know, 6 water purification tablets for the hot climate ration of the era. You know, these days, you got this thing, it's bigger and really like twice the weight. One more look. RFC, ration for close contact, special combat ration. There's like 2 names. It's also now in a slightly smaller pouch. This one here, it's the same thing. All ready to eat foods. Whole meals in pouches that you can eat with like a straw squeezer type thing. Almost like YouTube tube food, but then this, half the size, it is something that is outdated for sure, but maybe 1.5 of them for 2 days even. You know, a lot of times something like this, you'd make it last longer than a day even. That's some nice looking soup. Wow, you know, that's the thing. I mean, really, that might be good if you mixed it with, like, perhaps the meat or something and make, like, a gravy with this, with, like, 1 or 2 ounces. Getting gourmet out in the middle of nowhere. You know, this could probably use another sugar cube. I'm just gonna treat myself to a proper beverage. That anise tea is a rarity. It is a real treat. Here. Oh wow. Is that so much better with extra sugar and adding water to it? Get this into a mess cup. That's more like it. Whoa. The pack of matches, nice touch with the billy goat, mountain goat, or whatever this bad boy is right there. It just needed more water purification tablets. They doubled that for Foreign French Legion rations in the early 2010s. Let's go ahead and give this sardine can a look, because we're airing the room out. Slight pressure, not much. in olive oil, I'm guessing. Let's drain some. Give a whiff. Geez, a little bit dripped on the floor. Alright, use some latrine paper to wipe it up. I'll just smudge everywhere with that stuff, though. How's it looking? 40-year-old sardines. The moment of truth. Gotta examine the whole can first. The inside of the can is questionable in appearance, but it is like I really want to try some because, you know, it looks so good. I just don't know either, though. Really. Here, I'm gonna wash this out. We'll bring it right back in 1 sec. I won't eat them. And the only reason why is because of the strong smell of metal. I can smell it. It's unfortunate because these look really close to being like immaculate, but then mostly because of the strong scent of metal to the can. Oh, that's so close to being okay. But I just don't think it is. It's like I really don't. I don't think it's okay. And it's just balancing on the cusp of rancidity. And in my opinion, it's a little bit too mushy. It's softer than like normal. There seems to be some kind of potential. Oh, that's a strong metal smell to that section there. Okay, that definitely confirms it. A slight nauseating follow-up in the scent. That's some nice quality sardine. A little bit dark, really. Like, these were really good quality sardines. What an experience. Well, anyway, this is Steve 1989. I hope you liked the video. And I'll be coming back at you with something new. Or old. Alright, cool. See ya.